Hi viewers, today I will feature a watch by the wonderful brand that is called Hamilton, and this is the Hamilton Broadway. This is the automatic version and it is quite a unique design, as you can see. These came out quite recently and they do quite a few different colour schemes, but this one is my favourite and it is very unusual. It's a kind of claret red colour on the dial with that blue sunburst strip running vertically down the middle, which you wouldn't automatically think was a great design, but it's grown on me and it's certainly not boring. Maybe not to everyone's taste, but I actually do really like it. The deep sort of burgundy red is absolutely stunning, and it really does seem to go well with that blue strip. Very unusual, quite modern layout with that date and the day featured at the bottom in the 6 o'clock position. So a very unique colour combination. Reminds me a little bit of the Captain America colour scheme from the new films, very similar. So that is the most distinctive feature of this watch. You certainly couldn't mistake it for anything else. I think it's refreshing to see a watch manufacturer trying something new, and I think they've pulled it off with this one. Now let's quickly go over the specs. This is a 42mm diameter case size. It's just over 11mm thick. The lug to lug is 50mm and the lug width is 22mm. The automatic movement is based on the ETA 2824, but Hamilton have modified it, and it's a very accurate movement, and it has an 80-hour power reserve as well. And you can see on the exhibition case back, it's quite well decorated. Very nice. Comes on a very good bracelet. It does feel very well made. Not rattly at all. And this particular Hamilton is quite expensive for a standard automatic. These retail at just over $1,000, which is a lot, but it does feel very high quality. Compared to the khaki models I've had in the past, this is a step above in fit and finish. But I wouldn't pay $1,000 for it. This managed to get this one at half price, so for that I think it's well worth it. It is very well made, got a high-end feel about it. It is more of a dress watch. The water resistance isn't much, it's only 50 metres. The crown is not a screw down crown, it's just a pull out crown, but it is very solid. Nice pop, and the movement is so silky. No grittiness at all, it's lovely. And the date changes the same, very swish, precise and very smooth, and then you just wind it as normally as well. The second hand is really nice, it reaches right to the edge of the dial. Very unusual design, but really does work. They also make this version in a chronograph automatic style as well, and those colour schemes aren't so good. I think they're not such a success. There's a green and blue one. I think this is definitely the best colour scheme. So let me just show you what that looks like on the wrist. Very comfortable, sits well, nice curved lugs. The bracelet really does feel high quality. Excellent. And now I'll just show you the loom. It's not bad, not brilliant, but certainly not awful. I've seen a lot worse. And now I just want to zoom in on that dial and just show you that in a bit more detail. So here we can see the dial up close, and what a dial this is. Very unique. Quite unusual, maybe not to everyone's taste with that colour scheme, but it's certainly different and I think it works. It's very attractive. First off, that texture is wonderful. I love those vertical ridges, look really good. And then you've got the chapter ring on the outside sectioned off with the ring of steel. It looks wonderful. That really does look good. These are all the things you don't really notice unless you're looking at it on a macro lens like this, but that does look great. And the central section in blue is very modern looking, and the way the date is laid out is quite unique as well, but very well executed. And you can see the blue section has a slight sunburst effect to it, and then the Hamilton logo is applied, as are the indices. Really beautiful. Very classy but totally contemporary. A very modern dial. The second hand goes right to the edge of the dial. Very distinctive with that red tip on the end. Really well done. Looks great. It's a very beautiful dial in my opinion. Well thought out. Nice to see something different. See, the crown is signed as well. Finished very nicely. Just a quick look at the case back with the exhibition window there, and the movement is actually quite well decorated, as you can see. The rotor has the Hamilton logo inscribed and cut out. Finished off with a brushed steel effect. Very well done. And then you've got a bit of perlage on the other section. Very nice. The case is really well finished. Brushed on the sides. Just a bit of polishing on the beveled edge. Beautiful. Okay, that's a wrap for this one. A very unusual design, but I do think they've pulled it off. I'm sure some people will disagree, but it's nice anyway to see something a little bit different. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.